According to my pocket watch, it was a few minutes to 2. I was greeted by a very young, very pretty male secretary in a green velvet suit, to what I guessed was the Priest's inner sanctum. "Are the other guests downstairs?" I inquired. "Oh, the viewing's not until 3. I puzzled this over as he tapped discreetly on a mahogany door behind an enormous embroidered tapestry of Callistra's Enchantment of the Infidels. A voice bade us enter. The secretary gripped the ring of twisted brass and pushed open the door. He stepped to the side. I went past him into a large office. I had a quick impression of long black velvet drapes, wallpaper of gold-watered silk, and bookshelves behind leaded glass. A very large woman sat before a very large desk. The desk was highly polished. The woman was not. She looked like she'd been blown in on a hard wind. Her salt and pepper hair stood up in tufts. Her blue silk suit looked slightly crooked, and her red lipstick was outside the lines of her wide mouth. Her smile of welcome seemed too bright in the muted light of the office. "Mr. Bliss," she said. The beauty of her voice, a honeyed contralto, was unexpected. "How wonderful of you to come on such short notice." Behind the desk sat a small, plump, elderly man. He was quite bald, and resembled a very old baby, though there was nothing youthful in his glittering black eyes. He surveyed me measuringly, unsmilingly. He did not rise and did not offer his hand. "I'm Lady Margaret Lavenham," the woman said. "I am the museum procurator. This is Mr. Anstruther, our Presul." "How do you do?" I said politely. Anstruther nodded. "Sit down, Mr. Bliss." I took a spindly chair across from Lady Lavenham. "I thought you would be older," Anstruther said. "I'm 23. 23. I've been book hunting for 3 years. 3 years is a great deal of book hunting experience," Lady Lavenham commented. Anstruther said, "When you get to be my age, 23 is very young." He continued to eye me. I knew only too well what he saw. It was a source of irritation to me that I looked quite a bit younger than my age, being small and slender, with wide blue eyes and a mop of strawberry blonde curls. I tried growing a beard at one time, but the result wasn't worth the crumb-catching. "Tea, I think," the Lavenham woman said. She was speaking to the small brownie sitting on the very top of the red-lacquered chinoiserie cabinet in the corner. The brownie brightened and disappeared in a flash. A few moments later, the door flew open, and the pretty secretary returned with a laden tea tray. Lady Lavenham served hot, flowered-scented tea in blue and white china cups. "No biscuits?" Mr. Anstruther objected, scowling at the tray. "There are the little cakes you like, the ones with the slivered almonds." "But no biscuits?" "No, I'm afraid not." Mr. Anstruther expelled an exasperated breath. "Do you like biscuits with your tea, Mr. Bliss?" "When they're available." "There is no reason biscuits can't always be available." Anstruther gave Lady Lavenham a pointed look. She smiled apologetically at me. "Next time we'll certainly have biscuits." "This is fine," I said. "The cakes are lovely." No one replied. We sipped our tea, nibbled our cakes. I glanced surreptitiously at the marble clock on the carved bookshelf and wondered what I was doing there. At last, Mr. Anstruther took one final slurp of his tea, rattled the cup back in the saucer, and said, "Mr. Bliss, have you heard of the Fella Sahoif?" "The Sword Shadow? Yes, of course. According to legend, it was the great grimoire of the witches of the Western Isles." "That is not merely a legend." I opened my mouth, but it occurred to me that arguing with Mr. Anstruther would not be useful. "It is not a legend," he repeated. "The grimoire exists, and we want you to find it."